is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You're listening to the show, The Art Podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Ames. Alongside with me is my brother, checking up all the volumes, all the levels. Abe.
What's up, man?
What's good in the hood?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I get you
good.
perfectly.
Perfect.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
Sounds
How you doing?
crystal clear, man. Doing really well. How was your weekend?
It was good. How was your weekend?
Fan freaking tastic.
Hey, man, how was jiu-jitsu?
It was good. It's good to be back. No. It was it was great. Shout out to Sarah for letting my wife borrow a gi.
Yes.
So my wife took her first jiu-jitsu class yesterday at the Sunday women's class, 10 a.m. Shout out to Jade, who's teaching the class. She had a great time. She was very tired. She was dreading the whole week. She was like, I was like, are you excited? How do you feel?
Really?
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to puke. She's like, I'm going to puke during the workout. So just make sure you have a trash can. And I'm just like, you'll be fine. Because she's an athlete. She's very athletic. She played high school softball. She was good in football. Foosball. That's how we met. She was a basketball player. So, yeah, so she's getting back at it. So, you know what?
And then she met you. And she doesn't play any of those things. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
No. She just, life happens. You know what I mean? Life happens.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't your middle name Life?
Yeah, I happened. So, but she was dreading it, and I think that was kind of not holding her down, but she was just dreading because she knew where she was before and never look back at where you were, because when you do, it's just going to weigh you down. You know
so
what I
it
mean?
wasn't because she was intimidated by she just was intimidated by her being out of shape, just having a baby.
Exactly.
Can her body hold up?
I'm just like, yo, you just had a baby. There's nothing. It's
no
baby
expectations.
steps. Yeah, exactly. So she had a good time.
Awesome.
I was taking pictures of her all nonchalant, pretending like I wasn't. Now I know what parents feel like when they take their kids to kindergarten on the first day of school pictures. That's what it felt like. So yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was cool having the whole family. I was there, my son was there, and then me, my wife. So it's cool starting a family that does jiu-jitsu. So
That's it.
A family that trains together stays together.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I think it's...
I'm glad she liked it, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Is she coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sundays, I was like, hey, do you want to come for another day? We could schedule something. And she goes, hey, baby steps. Let me... Because it's super busy at her job right now. So I understand. As long as she's training at least once a week for jiu-jitsu, and then we set up like a plan where we're both...
That's all it is. Like you said, baby steps. Start off one day a week.
Yep.
Let her get her feet wet.
Yeah,
let her get addicted to it. And then before you know it, she's going to be more than you.
Yeah. Too late. No, but it's dope though. So I'm excited for her. It's gonna be cool because we're gonna be both doing it, and then my son Isaiah is gonna come up and see us doing it. So hopefully that's gonna get him into the whole martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be in the martial arts.
Yeah, there's no question.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, Dad, I don't want to. I don't give a damn. I didn't ask you if you want to.
Shut
do it,
up,
son.
Isaiah.
No,
that's when he's mad. When you're mad
Shut
at
your
him.
mouth. Yeah.
You don't call him son or boy, or you have your little nickname. It's when you're mad. It's Isaiah.
Yeah, it's a full name.
God
my mom.
damn it, Isaiah.
Yeah, when my mom wasn't mad at me, she called me Ames. Well, she's pissed. Christopher, Filipino. Christopher with a hard P.
Hold on, is Ames like the American version of Christopher?
No. Ames is my middle name, and that's what I chose.
Oh,
to go.
really?
Yeah, Ames. It's Christopher Ames Abdon.
Okay. So why did you go by your middle name?
No, they gave me a choice actually at school. They're like, "Do you want to be called Christopher or Ames?" My parents, I wanted to be called Christopher at first, but my parents like, "There's so many Christophers, just be called Ames." And now I kind of...
Who gave you a choice?
School. The school's like, oh, how do you want to be? Like,
Who?
You wanna be,
like the guidance
teacher.
counselor?
No, the teacher's
they
like,
asked you or asked your parents? Because I'm
they
really
asked them
interested
because they saw my name, Christopher Ames Abdon. Abdon, if you want to go Filipino. But so they're like, oh, which name do you want him to go by? And they're like, oh, he's gonna go by Ames.
Why would
and
they
I was
even
fighting it?
But why would they even ask that? It's like, motherfucker, I want my son to be called by his first name that we gave him, Christopher. Why are you even asking me this?
Well, I went by Ames. I wanted Chris. I was like, Ma, I don't want to be called Ames. I want to be called Christopher. I think at that time I loved Christopher Reeves. I was watching Superman, all that stuff. No, I think it was
and you don't
kindergarten.
know when you're a kid.
Yeah, and they're like, no, it's Ames, homie. My dad hit me. Boom. No,
he hit you with with the Filipino. Filipino.
Hit me with that 1-2.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So I'm very happy I went by Ames because
I mean,
Chris is no disrespect to any Chris's out there. But there's a lot of you guys out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Christophers.
There's a lot of Chris's.
There's not many Ames.
Exactly. We have like 2 or 3 Chris's in our school, in
Yeah.
our academy. So.
I mean, Christophers are a dime a dozen,
I
really.
know.
I mean, they're 2 dimes a dozen.
3.
They're 3 dimes
They're
a
3
dozen.
dozen. Ames.
I could trip over a Christopher right now.
You can in bed.
There might be a Christopher in this empty room right now.
There probably is.
There is.
Oh, there is.
See?
Hey, there
Come
you
on,
go.
man. 1 out of 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude,
So,
guys, in America, 1 out of 2 adult males are named Christopher.
Yeah.
It's facts.
yeah.
I mean, we're looking at the stats right now. There's 2 people in this room. 1 out of 2 is named Christopher.
stats don't lie.
Stats don't lie, man.
Stats don't
Listen,
lie.
man.
Just like that ball. They
Defense
don't lie.
wins championships.
No. How
Who
did we
said
get,
that?
how did-
Popovich?
Yeah. How do we get into this?
I don't know.
Definitely not Popovich.
But no, that's interesting. I didn't know that they asked, like, hey,
Yeah.
what do you want to be called, buddy?
Yeah. Still like, okay, here's your homeroom 101.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what? And my mom asked me. Maybe my mom asked, like, what do you want to be called? And I was like, Christopher, bitch, or snitch. I'm like, nah.
Probably snitch. You were like 6. It's probably snitch. Nice, man. I
Yeah.
didn't know that about you. I didn't know that your first name was Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher Ames Abdon.
Ah.
Here's another fun fact. My last name is Hebrew.
What?
Yeah, I kid you not. I want to take, those DNA things
Your
that they
dad's
do?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
23andme.com. Check it out.
23andme.com? That
Mhm.
sounds like a porn site. 23andme?
Not 23 in me
Ah.
and me.
Oh, 23andme. I was like, 23 in you? That's a little too much. I can't even handle 1 in me.
Because you've tried it.
Yeah, I tried.
You got to try it. Hey, listen.
So
yeah,
t-
23andme.com. Like
Biggest question.
Yes.
Is it free?
No. Oh, it's a pretty penny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
oh,
like-
so you...
Dude, it's like $200.
Yeah. But was it worth it? Let me work it.
Let me work it. Put my name down.
Then you reverse it.
Well, Sarah bought it for both of us.
Oh, nice.
She got it for I mean, it was my birthday 2 years ago, and she wanted a
Okay.
present, so she got it for me. But she got it for us for my
Yeah,
birthday.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it was like,
Two hundo together or a piece? Damn.
Need I say more?
Gina? Hot damn. Okay. So
Yeah.
let me guess.
I
what
mean,
you
that's how
want.
much it was at the time. I don't know if she got the exclusive package.
True.
She got that platinum package.
Damn.
Or if she got, like, the bronze I don't know which one it was.
Either way, you find out what you were,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Damn.
so
little Egyptian. You got a little Greek in you. I'm like a little Himalayan.
a little Malaysian.
You got a little Malaysian?
No.
Ah,
No,
damn.
that would be, no. So what they did is you spit in this little. They send you this package. You put a bunch of your spit and your slobber into this little tube. You're used to that.
Not the first, not the last. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you're
And
natural.
then you seal it.
Okay.
And they seal it, and it's like this. You can't break the seal after that. They have to be the
Damn.
first one to break it.
Okay.
Opposite. So it's not tampered with. You send it back in their package,
Yeah.
prepaid. If I'm paying $200,
Yeah,
this
I
thing
better
better
not,
be
I'm not
prepaid.
better not put no stamps on
Yeah.
this bitch.
And then a couple weeks later, they'll send you. I forget how they did it. I think they sent you like an email
Okay.
saying like, "Hey, your thing is ready. Log in now." You have to
Dope.
like create a login.
Ooh, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And then we checked. So the interesting thing about this thing is, I think you could just get like DNA, like your heritage.
Yeah.
But you can also get tested for tested for like
STDs.
diseases and stuff.
Oh, herpes.
Not herpes,
Oh,
but like
sorry.
like like traits that you might be prone to. So
Ooh.
so they'll test like if you have the Alzheimer's trigger.
Oh, damn.
So you actually have to sign e-sign like, hey, you paid for this package. There is potential that you might have a trigger or a cursor for something.
Yeah.
Some people will freak out if they find out that they have the precursor to Alzheimer's. That doesn't mean you will get Alzheimer's. That means
But
you have the trigger that will say, hey, at any point.
oh,
That shit will
that's
set in.
nerve. That
That's
is
scary.
nerve. That's scary.
I know. I was a little like,
I got a
whoa,
little scared right now,
dude.
Damn.
But you don't have to get that package. You could just get like your heritage.
Okay.
That's probably cheaper.
Yeah.
So some people freak out. I think they ask you like 18 times, like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, homie, you sure about
Yeah.
this?
Are you sitting next to other people?"
I know,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty crazy.
You want to know?
Yeah.
You want to know the spoilers?
Yeah. So I looked at
to the
Sarah's
ending.
first, of course.
Ooh.
No,
Damn.
but it's pretty cool. It said a lot of what I already knew that
Okay.
I was like Egyptian and Middle Eastern, and
Okay.
a little bit Italian, a little bit. Then they have
Okay.
like broader, like
Smaller percentages.
middle European. Like they don't give you an exact spot, but
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Anything that you're shocked by?
I don't think so. There was one thing that was like 0.02%. It was like something. I forget what it said. It was like Neanderthal or something weird. And
I see that.
yeah. I mean, I'm a man.
I look at you. I think Neanderthal.
Yeah.
2%.
Look at this bone
2% milk.
structure. Come on, man. I eat bones for breakfast.
No, bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
So, but nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing where I was like, whoa, oh, snap. Really? I'm Native American?
Damn.
Cool.
Damn.
Nope.
I want to take that.
Yeah.
I want to take that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then it'll tell you other things like it'll tell you some precursors that you may or may not have.
Shoot. Anything?
Nothing for me. No.
Okay.
Come on, man. I'm a stallion.
Italian stallion. It says in your DNA, baby.
That's
you
it.
you can't say that now.
And then it'll tell you a bunch of things that you probably already know, like your test says that you're probably blue eyes. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Your test will. You probably get flushed when you drink alcohol, or you probably
Okay.
fart when you step in a car. Like all these weird things.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Is it worth it? It depends on you.
Okay.
Do you really
if you
want to?
got $200 extra and
Come on, man.
you feel like knowing a few spoilers, or yeah.
Yeah.
If I won the lottery, definitely. Or if I got like a bonus,
Yeah.
I would spend it on that.
Now, granted, I don't want to make people feel like, oh snap, now I don't want to do it because I'm too scared
Yeah.
because I might have this life-ending disease.
Yeah.
No, they're just testing you if you have like a precursor,
Yeah.
like it's in your DNA code.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you'll get it. It does mean you can get it
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. I
True.
think. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not a scientist.
And maybe you could take more preventatives.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
good to know these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And then who knows? Years
Yeah.
down the line, these DNA tests having it in their system might benefit you.
True.
Even greater. So
Yeah.
it's good to get your DNA
Yeah.
tested.
I would not suggest it to anyone
Encoded.
that's overly anxious.
Oh, yeah,
or
exactly.
stressed out.
Yeah.
So if you are, just don't do it. Just don't go to 23andMe. Just go
Yeah.
to 23andMe.
In me.
In
Yeah,
me. That'll relieve your stress.
Oh yeah. And maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
23andMe apparently is a Canadian porn site. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Throw a
yeah.
little maple syrup on that bad boy.
So yeah, let's talk about the fights now that we're done.
Let's do it. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about the fights. I was actually texting Abe right before the fight started. We gave our predictions, who
Yeah.
we thought were going to win. I actually know who I was rooting for. I was rooting for Shevchenko.
The funny thing is, I get a text from Ames, or I text him, "Who you think's gonna win the main event?" Well, we're a Shevchenko family here. I'm like, okay,
House of Shevchenkos, baby. House of Shevchenkos. Say that.
we're the
3 times fast.
Chevy-Shenkos.
Yeah. And then I thought I was rooting for Dos Anjos to win.
Oh my God, did you see that
Yeah.
fight?
No.
Which fight
So-
did you fall asleep after?
I fell asleep like that. Yo, literally, I think 5 minutes after I texted you, I fell asleep.
I was wondering why you stopped texting.
Because I was waiting for the wifey to come home because she actually visited my mom
She went to the
with the
club.
baby. Yeah, she hit up the club with a baby. Picked up some food
Yeah.
and went home. But she didn't wake my ass up, and that was my fault because I
Ah.
forgot to tell her, hey, wake me up.
Yeah.
So I texted her. I was like, let me take a little snoozer real quick, a little snoozies. And then I opened my eyes. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah.
These guys come
Yeah.
on this show
These
and they don't even watch the damn event they're bringing up.
These analysts fucking think they know everything.
Let me guess, Ames, you're better than Ariel Helwani.
Ames Neil Hawaiian over here wants to talk about the fight, and he didn't even watch it. This punk ass bitch.
So which fight did you watch? Did you watch any of them?
Nah. What's up?
Nothing.
So this is how I want to do it. I want you to fill me in.
Gotcha.
I
okay.
want you to break it down for me.
Yeah.
Make it sexy.
Do you have the
dog.
card in front of you so I can remember what fights happened? Okay, so I think the first fight on the main card was Gilbert Melendez versus.
Okay. Did you see anything with Gilbert Melendez before we start?
What do you mean? Did I?
Have you seen any updates or?
Oh, that his leg is effed up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the fight.
Did you see his leg?
I saw his leg in the fight. It was just as bad. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It was
his
just
leg.
as bad in the fight.
His leg is jacked. I saw some of the highlights, on Fox, the post fight.
Who was his
What?
opponent?
No, I got this.
Jeremy
Stevens.
Stevens, yeah.
Stevens, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So what were you
Heathen
gonna say?
Stevens.
Why?
So What was I say?
You were gonna say why? That's what you started saying.
Why did they stop the fight?
Why didn't they?
Yeah.
Because the dude is a warrior.
So they shouldn't have stopped it.
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
So he was putting up a fight. Okay.
And it's not like
because just the highlights it just showed in the highlights for Fox Sports, Stevens kicks his leg, he drops. Kicks his leg, he drops.
So the fight started. They're moving around. It was like, oh snap! I mean, I was looking forward to this fight.
Okay.
I think a lot of people were that are real fans of the sport. Jeremy Stevens, Gilbert Melendez.
Yeah.
It's tailor made for like a highly technical, highly entertaining battle.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was probably one of the most anticipating fights of the evening.
Nice. Okay.
So they're moving around. Jeremy Stevens starts kicking that leg. Smart, because Gilbert Melendez's last fight against Edson Barboza did the same
whipped
thing.
on that.
Yeah. And all the guys that train with Gilbert Melendez, the Diaz brothers, those guys, they don't check kicks. So their legs get chewed up. So that's what started happening. He didn't check a couple.
True. I didn't think about that.
And then Jeremy Stevens hit him in the dead center in the front of the shin. Like it just so happened that. And then his leg was just shot. Yeah. But every time, he was moving. Eventually, once his leg was battered, I think he came out in the second round, switched stances. It's like, finally.
Yeah.
But he's a warrior, man. And every time he got hit in the leg and fell, which was like maybe 3 times during the fight.
Okay, so it wasn't that many.
It wasn't that many, but you could tell he got hit a lot in the leg.
Yeah.
He just didn't go down off all of them.
Gotcha.
But the few times that he did, like one time he got hit in the leg and then he like dropped and then he like pulled his legs up, ready to guard. He was completely good. Stevens came in a little bit, and then he would like try to come back up quickly. And then another time he got dropped with the leg kick, and then like immediately rolled backwards and stood back up.
Gotcha.
Like you could tell he knew he was aware that the ref.
From their showing the results or like the post fight, it just seemed like he was getting kicked. He was getting kicked, but it seemed like he fell more than what they were portraying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like they showed a few videos, but it seemed like he fell like 10 times.
No, I think it was 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it was 3.
Even that's huge.
That's still a lot. Yeah. But here's the thing: you could tell every time he fell because of a leg kick. He was in danger of the ref stopping it.
Gotcha.
The ref was like watching him, like, "Hey man, I'm gonna stop it if you can't stand up. This is a fight. If
so
you can't,
he's a warrior.
Yeah, but you could tell every time he fell, he's like, "Shit, I gotta move and I gotta stand up so this ref doesn't stop."
A lot of heart, man.
Yeah, and then he still did well. I mean,
he did okay.
Obviously he didn't do his best because his leg was damaged by Jeremy Stevens. I'll tell you what though, let's go back to Jeremy Stevens. The guy looked incredible.
He's a monster, man.
Yeah, and he went more of a patient fighter this time. He didn't try to like just hunt them down, head down, chin down, and move forward. He was moving.
Yeah.
Jeremy Stevens has some good angles, man, and he has really good movement. I'm excited to see this next level Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah. What did he switch up? I remember they talk about. I can't remember what happened where Jeremy Stevens evolved. Because before Jeremy Stevens, when you see his name, it's just like, oh, that's a walk through the park. Not walk through the park, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But now when you hear his name, it's just like he holds a little respect. You know what I
mean? He was in the UFC young, really young, like 20s.
Okay.
Like 21, 20. And then kind of like when Robbie Lawler was in the UFC the first time. Then Jeremy Stevens left the UFC. I guess he got dropped, and then he was in other shows, and then he eventually came back to the UFC, and everyone's kind of like, oh, snap, it's Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah.
Remember that guy? He was good. And
that makes sense. Sometimes it's what you need. It's
exactly.
Just like say you get like this is in a lot of places like NFL. This is like WWE. You get picked up. You get cut. But it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Where
exactly.
Like, I gotta fix some things up. Like whether you have some kind of vice that you can't get over, or you're just like you got through just with athletics. Where that's not gonna cut anymore. Because when you're with the best, it's not gonna work, homie.
That's right. And when you get to the higher levels, you need more experience. Sometimes, if you get probably most of the time, when you get rushed to the highest level and you don't have the experience, you're going to get eaten alive.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what happened to him. So him going down to other shows where he's not fighting the absolute best in the world.
You know who that reminds me of right now?
Who's that?
Does that remind you what you just said? Does that remind you of anyone? Like young, just right into the spotlight.
Oh, a couple guys. Yair.
Yeah. Sage.
Sage Northcutt, definitely.
Yeah.
Even Yair though, like he didn't get rushed. He fought a lot of good guys, and then he fought Frankie.
Yeah. They put that name to the test. Baby.
Yeah. And then it was like, all right, you hit Frankie, top of the food chain. You lost him. All right, let's.
Yeah.
You know, that was the actually Yair was a good rise.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sage, I think he's getting too much fame right now.
Yeah. I agree.
But we'll see. I mean,
Yair
maybe he's
not as much. It seemed like they're like, you know what? Let's see if you really are what we think you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they put them against, like, because really, Frankie's in that middle. He kind of reminds you of like a Uriah Faber in his weight class, where he's, other than the champions,
he's better than everybody.
He's better than everyone,
and he's gonna
else.
beat everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just with the champions, just
But here's the thing about Frankie too. Frankie lost 2 championship fights to the old champion.
True.
He hasn't fought the new champion yet, and he's beaten everybody else besides the new champion.
That's a great point.
You know?
Yeah.
So the only guy he really hasn't fought and beat are the champ, Max Holloway, and I believe he didn't fight Cub Swanson. Or did he fight Cub Swanson? I don't think he fought Cub Swanson.
I don't think he's fought.
Maybe he did. Regardless, the only fight left for him is Max Holloway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he... The only reason why he didn't get a title fight last time is because Max hadn't fought Aldo, and he lost Aldo twice. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good division. I mean, it is right now. And I think Max Holloway has tons of fights ahead of him.
There's a lot,
tons of fights. So, moving on. Next fight was...
You want to take a look at it?
Was it Dos Anjos versus
Neil
Magny? No, it was Ilir Latifi.
Okay.
That was a good fight.
Okay.
Ilir Latifi is a stud.
Yeah.
The guy's humongous. Good fight. He fought some Australian dude. Australian dude was good. Reminded me of Travis Brown. Like his fighting style. And
okay, I was like hands, no chin.
Yeah. Anyway, next fight, the one I really want to talk about, Dos Anjos versus Neil Magny.
Yeah,
dude.
I asked you about that yesterday to kind of fill me in, and
he demolished him.
the way you talked about it. Yes, speak on it.
Yeah, so the fight started. They're moving around. Neil throws something, and Dos Anjos throws a kick at the same time to his legs, and it just knocks him off balance for whatever reason. You know, he was off balance, and he kicked his leg at the right time. Boom, he falls. It was a wrap after that.
Damn.
He landed in side control or half guard, and then just passed.
So just a straight up clinic.
Neil Magny was glued to the mat. Damn. It was bad. I mean, it showed how good Rafael Dos Anjos is on the ground because Neil Magny has submitted some dudes. True. Neil Magny is good on the ground.
Yeah.
And you know, he just passed his guard, threw a couple strikes, got to the mount, started setting up something, and Neil turned and he got the head arm triangle. It was
that easy.
Yeah, dude. It was like Damian Maia-esque. He really dominated.
So he put a clinic on.
Dude, he really dominated. Damn. If there's ever domination on the ground, that was that.
Wow.
So that was a beautiful fight.
So what's next for Dos Anjos? Because I didn't realize until I think that morning that's at welterweight. Yeah. It didn't hit me.
I think he either fights Robbie Lawler or welterweight champ Tyron Woodley.
Wow.
I think
is sexy.
Yeah, I think Robbie Lawler, the problem with Robbie Lawler is after his Cerrone fight a month ago or 2 months ago, he should have called out the champ.
True.
And he would have gotten the fight, like hands down.
Yeah.
Because Woodley already beat a bunch of guys. No one else is like in line for a title shot.
Yeah.
And you just beat the guy. So I think, honestly, it was either Cerrone or Robbie Lawler who was next. That title fight was on the line.
Yeah.
And since Cerrone lost, it's up to Robbie to say, you know, if Cerrone beat Robbie, he would have called out the champ.
Easily.
And he would have got the fight.
Yeah.
But Robbie just won, and he was kind of like, yeah, we'll do it when we do it, whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like something Robbie would say.
Yeah, and it doesn't get people excited to watch the fight. So
that's what happened with I was gonna say Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. Robert Whitaker, and it's supposed to be Robert Whitaker versus homeboy's name, Bisping. Bisping was talking all this shit. Robert Whitaker was like, too nice of a guy, too respectful.
Exactly.
That bit him in the butt.
And it doesn't like make you excited for the fight.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Even though Robbie is like the next guy in line, clearly.
Yeah.
But that's why Rafael Dos Anjos has a chance, because after the fight he's like, I'm good, I'm ready, I'm the former lightweight champ, I'm coming for the title. Nice. I want that title shot. Nothing else makes sense to me. That's the only thing that matters.
I would love to see either fight.
Yeah.
we're winning.
But you know what? If Robbie Lawler truly doesn't feel ready,
Mm-hmm.
why should we judge him? Maybe he's still like he felt really rusty.
It
in
is
that
his
fight.
first fight since
He got knocked out a year and some change. Yeah, maybe he really wants another fight so he could be truly ready for the champion. Much respect to him for that.
Playing smart.
Yeah, but if that's the case, and Woodley's willing to wait, then I guess you make RDA versus Robbie Lawler the next fight.
True.
Winner gets a title shot. That's
might
pretty
as well,
impressive.
Yeah. That's a good way to earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you might think, maybe Rafael needs one more.
I don't think Rafael needs one more.
Yeah, I agree too.
Because he was a former
whoever's
champ.
thinking it.
Sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Rafael Dos Anjos, he can easily get the title shot
Mm-hmm.
because there's name behind him. You know, former champ in a different weight division. He just dominated Neil Magny.
Scary man.
The difference between him and Damian Maia is this guy's got body.
Yeah.
You don't look at him and you're like, all right, this guy can't physically handle Tyron Woodley. You could look at him and say and Tyron Woodley can go toe-to-toe with muscle.
He's a thick boy, man.
He's dense.
I would like to see them both
side by side.
Yeah, side by side comparison.
I think Woodley has what looks like more of a weightlifter's body.
Yeah.
And then Dos Anjos looks like he has more of like a, I don't know.
He has
like an extreme athlete's body.
Yeah, he has like an athlete body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, yeah. 100%.
Like he's not as developed in little places as Woodley is.
If you told me Woodley, if you put him on a platform and told me he played another sports, I would believe it, like a weightlifting sport or some kind of thing. I would believe it. When you look at Dos Anjos, it's just like overall, like I might not know what he does just because. Yeah,
sure, because he's in great shape.
Yeah. Speaking of great shape, Henry Cejudo.
Oh my God, I forgot about that fight,
dude. He looked good, man.
Best he's ever looked.
Yeah.
When
I was on some muscle, dude, he doesn't look like
he looked dense.
He looked dense, man. I'm looking. Look at that picture right there, man. It's not just the shadows that make him look good, man.
Dude, there was a point when he was walking out.
Okay.
To the cage. And then when they take off their shoes right in front of the commission guy that checks you and puts the Vaseline on. So he turns around to like give his coach a hug, and then his back is like cocoon.
Yo.
I'm like, what the hell? This guy's 125 pounds.
Yeah, and it's a total 180 because he wasn't fat, but he didn't have that athletic look. He just looked like
in shape,
like he just did like a bunch of push-ups. Now it looks like he lifts, man.
Yeah.
He does like bench.
I mean, he's an Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling. You don't just get that by being out of shape.
Yeah. And when he kind of matched up with Wilson Hayes, body for body, so Wilson is.
And Wilson's in shape.
He's in shape, man. Yeah. He's in shape. So,
but Wilson looks like what you just said. He does a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups.
Yeah.
He probably does a lot of like calisthenic exercises and a lot of fighting.
True.
Henry looked like he got in the weight room and started lifting people
up. Looks like he's taking it to another level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like he's realizing like, oh, I gotta do a little bit more just for a little bit more of increase.
He tooled Wilson up. No offense to Wilson.
Yeah.
But he tooled him up bad.
Damn.
And he knocked him out.
Yeah.
That's serious. As I was watching that fight, I was like, oh my God, this is not the same guy that fought Demetrius Johnson.
That's crazy, man.
Dude, he looked scary. And then finally when he went to try to take Wilson down, which he did, it was just lightning fast with high intent.
Okay.
And you were just like, what the hell? If this guy's confident standing up, he's going to be able to take down anybody.
Damn.
Really good wrestlers, they start failing in the takedown realm when they lose their confidence standing up in the fight. Whether it's when the fight starts or as punches get thrown, they lose their confidence, they lose their timing, they get scared of getting hit, they can't get the takedown. Henry Cejudo looked really confident standing up.
Shoot.
And then, dude, I was thinking, honestly, when he was first scheduled to fight Demetrius, that this is the guy. If anybody's going to beat Demetrius, it's another, like, super athlete that's crossing over. And Henry Cejudo's that guy. He was an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling, something that's very relevant in MMA.
Yeah.
And he just needed he needed more striking prowess and more experience. And now you could tell that if anybody's going to beat him, it's him.
He's putting a lot of things together. A lot of things together. Dude. And it just sucks. I was like,
Saturday,
I was looking at the card. I'm like, why does this not look sexy? Why is something weird? And then I found out like the night of.
Ray Borg got sick.
So what happened? He got sick.
I heard that Thursday night they just called it off, and he just got like a bad flu or something like that. And it sucks, but you can't blame the guy. If you're sick and you're really tired and you're drowsy, I'll do that and play a basketball game. I'll do that and play a football game.
Yeah.
Because at any time they could just take me out and replace me. MMA fight, you can't just get taken out and replaced, subbed in another guy in round 2.
Yeah.
And you're getting hit in the face. You're getting kicked in the body. You're
Against
getting choked
the GOAT.
up.
Potentially the greatest of all time.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3.
At least, definitely top 3.
Definitely the top guy in the UFC right now.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Definitely.
I mean,
especially with things that went down. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't blame the guy. It sucks because Demetrius finally got some love from the UFC. Finally got a headlining card.
Yeah.
Probably finally getting pay-per-view points, and then
they probably didn't want to give it to him, but they gave it to him anyway. Yeah.
And he actually did good promotion for this fight. I thought they promoted it decently well.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's coming off of the biggest event ever, so you can only put so many promotional dollars after that Mayweather-McGregor fight. But I thought he did a good job promoting it too. He wasn't like answering questions with a yes or no. It was, he was doing a good job.
He tried to give some personality to it. So let's get to the main event. What a lot of people, from what I was reading, kind of a snooze fest. So let me hear your expert take on the fight. What were your thoughts?
Valentina versus Amanda. It was a split. Yeah, it was a split decision.
Yeah,
and it was razor sharp, razor thin. It's weird because it was even closer than like Holly Holm, Jermaine Durandame.
Okay,
it was closer than. The problem with really close fights, which this was, is unless you have like a thing that stands out, it's hard to pick a winner. And nothing really stood out in both corners.
Yeah. So she didn't really beat the champion. I know some people don't like
That's
that
the thing.
But she didn't beat the champion.
She didn't really beat the champion. But here's another thing too. I mean, they were both I wouldn't say hesitating. They were hesitating sometimes, but they were being very patient.
Okay.
So they were looking for openings, and sometimes when you're both counter-striking, looking for openings, there's a lot of dead air, dead time, dead space, just movement. And that's what was going on. And you expect Amanda to go for the kill because that's what she has shown in the UFC.
Okay.
And she didn't, so you're like, come on, Amanda, come on, Amanda. Yeah. You're looking at it from that side of things. But also, you have to realize that Amanda fought Valentina. She knows that Valentina can turn the tables at any point. Valentina knows what Amanda's capable of because they fought already. And the big title's on the line.
Yeah.
And this is like highly anticipated as like the best technical female fight ever.
It was
so
hyped up.
And it was one of the most technical fights. But with highly technical fights, sometimes comes a boring fight.
Yeah.
That's not always the case, but sometimes that's the case, and that's what was the case this time.
Things that untrained eyes don't notice or don't see, can't really appreciate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even if you can appreciate it, it's still boring. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say watching a really technical fight is boring. That's all right.
Yeah.
As long as your whole career, even if your whole career is boring, just don't watch the fighter.
True.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So the problem is, though, Amanda never rocked Valentina. Valentina never rocked Amanda. Neither of them even landed that big shot where you're like, whoa.
No one's in danger.
No one was in danger. The only real thing that stood out was Amanda finally took Valentina down in the last round. And you're like, well, that's a difference maker. So I guess you give it to Amanda.
Yeah.
And, when nothing happens, you give it to the one thing that does.
Yeah.
And in the last round,
split decision.
Yeah. The last round, Valentina got taken down and was controlled. And like, all right, since nothing really was happening from both girls in that round, Amanda got the takedown. That was the only significant thing.
So,
all right, you give her that round.
What's next for Amanda, or what's next for that weight class? Because who's there? Who's left?
I think, you know what, man? I think you can argue that it was a robbery or a too close to call decision. I think you could run that fight back.
Yeah,
I think you can.
That was the next question I was going to ask you.
Yeah,
just because you didn't really see a clear winner.
Yeah.
You can run that back.
I think you run that back.
The only problem is who's going to want to buy it. ended. A question: do you think Dana slammed Amanda a little too much, where he kind of took away?
Did he slam her?
Yeah, no, I mean like from the fight that she pulled out of. Do you
Oh,
think he
yeah.
because he rains down on people, but do you think that all that trash talk that he did, or all that complaining he did, kind of? Because she was a star in the rise. She beat Miesha Tate. She beat Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, she beat the 2 biggest female stars ever.
Decisive not like it was close call. She wiped the floor with them. So does that take away from her star power? Or
it does a little bit.
The possibility of I don't think they're gonna. How can you sell the fight if it maybe you put this on the main card, but not?
Yeah.
You know
I mean, I think what you can do is. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was a snooze fest, the fight, so it's very hard to sell the rematch.
Yeah.
Even if it was very close and a lot of people thought that the other person won.
Yeah.
But it was a snooze fest. I think the best case scenario for Valentina is it's an immediate rematch, and we settle this thing once and for all, and she gets one more chance at the title because she lost twice.
True.
You're not going to get another shot unless it's controversy.
It's already hard enough to get another shot if you lose 2.
Exactly.
Out of the trilogy.
So, but if they don't give it to her, which they probably won't, I think Valentina's not a really big girl for that weight class. She doesn't cut much.
No.
So it'd be hard for her to go up. But I think she can go up.
Okay.
Or you make a super fight, Amanda Nunes versus Chris Cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah.
I know Cyborg said she wouldn't want to fight Amanda because they're both the only Brazilian champions, and Brazilian people are very close.
Yeah.
They're very proud people. They want to stick to their nation and fight everybody else.
Yeah,
but that's a big fight.
That's a huge
I'm gonna
fight.
get excited.
You
want
to make
fight.
money? That's how you're gonna make money.
And you want to get Amanda back to the limelight? You put her against
Easily.
someone who you can't sit back and fight.
Yeah.
Because Cyborg will never, ever back away.
Never back down. I think she watched that movie a little too much.
A little too much. She watched 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly. I don't know there's 3, but
so another thing about Valentina is she was moving back the whole time. And again, those are factors when nothing significant is happening.
Yeah.
You look who's moving forward and who's moving backward.
It's with the way the judges have to score things now, they have to go through a criteria.
Yeah, and you can't blame them.
If you don't see anyone through here, you have to go to the next criteria.
Yeah.
If you don't see anyone who had advantage here, you have to go to the next advantage. So.
And then the quality of strikes. When you throw a punch and you look at the person, you look at their body language, you look at their follow through.
Yeah.
You look at the type of punch or kick they're throwing and the target. You could tell who's trying to throw more fight-ending shots and who's throwing more point shots.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And it looked like Valentina was throwing more point shots.
Gotcha.
Not too many fight-ending shots. And you get bit in the ass. And I think that's what happened with Holly Holm against Jermaine. She was throwing too many point shots. And
nothing to end the fight.
Nothing that looked like from her body language. Like she was trying to end the fight. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, definitely. So, what's next? So we got something. No, we got something special. Something special is gonna go down in a few weeks, or is it 2 weeks or 1 week?
What are you talking about, bro?
The ADCC.
Oh yeah.
You want to speak on it real quick?
Yeah, let's talk about the ADCC real quick.
It's sexy, man.
It is sexy.
Like when you just go through the card, or not the card.
Are you looking through the
when
card?
you go through the weight classes, man? You just see names. You're just like, man, it's like dream matchups.
Oh my god.
That you don't.
They didn't put out the brackets here, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But let's.
You got like.
I want to hear your thoughts on just your excitement. Let's go through just weight classes. We could just go through 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. The first one I'm showing Abe right now is he's 66 kilo.
Yeah.
So
say some names for me.
The past champion is Cobrinha,
and he's in it.
Yeah. Huge names is Paulo Miao. Who else do we got here? A lot of it is in the invited ones. Eddie Cummings, Gio Martinez, Tanquinho, AJ Agazarm.
Holy crap.
Dude.
Holy crap.
It's sexy, man. Justin Rader from over here. What are your thoughts on that? Who do you think is going to win? Do you see any dark horses?
I think Cobrinha is going to win.
Okay.
Because he wins. He's a winner.
All he does is win.
This is his tournament.
Win no matter what.
And
what makes it his tournament? Let me ask you that. What
because
makes
he won
him so
twice
good
already.
Yeah. What makes him so good at?
Because here's the thing. Cobrinha is so good at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
The rules don't matter too much. The rules don't matter.
Yeah.
Cobrinha,
he's just that overall game.
Yeah.
Got
I think I think he focuses on a lot of gi tournaments because that's what will get him the fame.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what means that's what
That
means
holds
a
the
lot.
most,
Yeah. To people. So he focused on that, but honestly, Cobrini could fight in a submission-only tournament.
Mhm.
He could fight in a ADCC style tournament. He could fight in a no time limit tournament or match.
And he does fight at all these type of.
And he'll beat pretty much 99% of the people, regardless of what the rule set is, whether there's leg locks or not.
Gotcha.
If he fought in a leg lock only fight, right, like it was scheduled, he's fighting Eddie Cummings.
Yeah.
In a leg lock only fight,
Yeah.
he'd probably still beat him.
Gotcha.
He'd have to practice, but he's just one of the
good.
special people out there
Yeah.
that jiu-jitsu is his thing, and that's
Yeah.
it. You can't take it away from him.
Gotcha.
No disrespect to Eddie. I'm not saying that he would beat Eddie. I'm
They're just using like an example.
an example, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Do you see, like, say somehow he gets upsetted? Do you see anyone else on this list? They say, oh, you know what? He might have a chance, a good chance.
looking at it, I mean Eddie Cummins.
Okay.
By far, he's probably my second.
I haven't heard his name recently.
Yeah.
Like, has he been on the down low? Because all I
Yeah.
hear from that group is a lot.
I
lot
think
of
he got
Gary.
injured, and then he's kind of been on the down low training for
God,
this
so like
thing.
kind of like Keenan, how he's coming back
Yeah.
into things.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
Keenan, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think Eddie Cummins is my number 2 in this bracket
Okay.
because, you know, the guy's a leg lock specialist, and when he grabs a hold of something, it's a wrap.
Yeah, man.
And can most people stop it? I don't know. I mean, Tanquinho stopped him in the last ADCC, and I know he fought him again, and it was pretty good. We'll see. I mean, I just think he has something special that if anybody could beat Cobrinha, it's a guy with leg locks like that.
Okay.
Obviously, Tanquinho could beat him at any point. I wouldn't be surprised if Gio Martinez does good work.
Yeah.
Bruno Frazado's in there. I mean, all these guys.
That's a lot of names,
Dude,
man.
all these guys.
This is crazy,
Yeah.
man. Like, when you go through the list, it's just like, okay, if you just go name by name, one by one, you're like, okay, he's gonna win. Oh
Yeah.
no, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute, they're gonna win. So let's move on to the next one, the 77 kilo.
Okay.
Okay, let's go through the names right here. Wagner Rocha, Oliver Taza.
Okay, Wagner Rocha
Wagner
is he's amazing.
Studalicious.
So good. I was just watching a match of his the other day.
Okay.
And he just demolished this dude. No offense to the guy.
Yeah.
But it was just like extreme technique, transitions to the back, and you were just it was beyond
He's a
me.
problem.
He's a problem.
He's
That
a problem.
boy's a problem.
That boy's a problem. We got other problems because we got Gary.
So
Lion
can you read the names in this bracket and who won last time?
Okay, the names that won or
Who-
the invited.
Yeah, no, just everybody who's invited and who was the champion.
The champion is. Oh wait, where's the champion? Did he move down? Maybe.
Oh, maybe he's not in this division.
Oh, Davi Ramos. He's in
yeah.
MMA.
Okay. So just name all the names in this bracket. This is pretty crazy.
And the names
Just everybody. Just go down the list. Lachlan Giles.
There you go. Go through it. You have better.
I can't see everybody. Taro. I don't know who that guy is.
Finland.
Yeah.
Mancher.
Kara, Munch. He's a beast. Who's that after underneath? Felipe
Cesar. Marcelo Mafra.
Marcelo Mafra's a beast.
Some Kazakhstanian dude. No,
Probably
no
a
disrespect.
beast.
Yeah.
Wagner Rocha, beast. Oliver Taza, beast.
And then go through the invited.
Gary Tonin, Lucas Lepre, JT Torres,
Gilbert Burns.
Dorino, DJ Jackson. What the hell?
Jeez, man.
Dude.
Enrique Coco.
Who do I give it to? I give this to Lucas Lepre because he was the runner-up last time, and he's beaten a lot of these guys already.
Yeah.
JT Torres, another beast. I think it goes to either Lucas or JT.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Okay.
Lucas or JT. Maybe Lucas and JT in the finals.
Oh man.
Which will be amazing because they have a rivalry.
Yeah.
JT and Lucas. They've been fighting for years against one another. Lucas has gotten the better of the rivalry as of late, but JT's coming back, man, and this could be his tournament.
No, and Gary's there too. Damn. There's a lot of my favorite dudes are in this bracket right here.
I'll tell you right now that
Lucas, JT, and Gary.
the dark horse in this bracket is Gary Tonin.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why?
That's
how,
weird.
How is he?
But
I
that's how
never
stacked
thought I
it
would
is.
hear Gary Tonin,
The dark horse.
the dark horse.
But that's how stacked this division is.
It's
This bracket
scary,
is.
man.
I really like Gary. He's one of my favorite grapplers,
Yeah.
honestly, of all time.
Mhm.
I could see him beating anybody,
Yeah.
especially at this point in the game. I'm going Lucas for the win, but it's a toss up after either JT or Gary.
I'm gonna go JT.
Yeah?
I'm just a fan of JT.
JT's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm just going with history as well.
Okay, I got you.
You know, since Lucas has gotten the better of their exchanges, and Lucas has been competing more than JT. How about this? After both their first matches at ADCC, I'll reassess.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's JT.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Like following him, he just
Yeah, me too, man. I mean, I trained at a school
True.
last month.
Yeah, just
Amazing
everyone
guy.
like I talked to that's been there just raves about.
He's
like,
an amazing guy.
Yeah, great leader. You know what I mean?
Really
It's
good
just-
human being, great leader, runs a great class, runs a great school,
Yeah,
and is phenomenal on the mat. Marco's
Yeah.
role with him was like, all right,
yeah.
this is what happened. He made my jiu-jitsu disintegrate.
That's what. Yeah, he said that too. Someone else, Jazz said you just feel like your jujitsu just is
done.
meaningless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That says a lot.
Yeah.
Not saying like probably everyone in here could probably.
Yeah, but I haven't rolled with everybody.
Yeah, I haven't rolled everyone, but I appreciate more like how the things I hear about JT's personality, like the way he leads and
sure,
brings
man.
up the people in the school. So
Yeah, and he's jacked.
yeah. So anyone who wins this, we're gonna be entertained no matter what.
Are you not entertained?
So you want to go through one more weight class?
Sure, yeah. Let's do one more.
The 88, baby.
This is probably bigger, right?
Woo,
Gordon Ryan,
shit.
Leandro Lowe. Who's in
Kid
this
Dale,
one? Kid Dale.
Murillo Santana.
Oh my God, I didn't know Murillo was in it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's
Who else is in
this
it?
is great. Humalo, Keenan,
Homolo,
Gordon,
Keenan. Oh my
Pablo,
God. What the?
Shanji, Leandro, Dylan,
What the?
Rustam. The 88 is
Holy.
there's killers, man.
What's the easiest division?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
This is a good thing, man, because it shows the level
yeah.
jiu-jitsu's at right now, but it also shows how many stars we have.
True.
We have so many
That's
stars
so
now.
true,
That's
man.
so awesome.
And Yuri's moving to 99. So imagine if Yuri was in this. This is disgusting.
Hold on, I
man.
want to see who's in 99. If
Okay.
Yuri's in it,
You might as well. Let's go 99. The big names here: Elliot Kelly, Muhammad Ali,
beast.
Yuri's in this. Who is this? Rafael Lovato, Felipe
Oh,
Pena,
man. Oh,
Zhao
man.
Assis,
Oh,
Jake
man.
Shields.
Oh, Jake
Luis-
Shields is
yeah.
in. He's in
Luis-
that division.
99.
That's like 200 pounds.
Damn, Jake Shields coming as
What
a
the-
big boy. Yeah, invited right there, bud. Mike Perez, Luis Panza.
Holy crap, man!
Yo, this is
All the divisions. And what are the super fights again?
Oh, they're super. I don't think I have it on this one.
Are you sure? Scroll all the way to the bottom. I know
Okay.
Henzinho, Uncle Henzo's fighting.
Is he? Yeah. So this just shows the weight classes. Maybe in another link.
Okay.
But we'll go through the other ones another time. But man, I think the one I don't know which one I'm more excited about: 88 or 77.
And that's
88
23rd, right?
because the names are just boom,
Yeah.
all sexy. The 77s are more like my favorite people to watch. So
What time does it start for people that don't know? Because I don't know.
oh shoot, let's see if it says it here.
Because
I'm getting everything. A shout out to Flow Grappling for giving us the
inside
list.
scoop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flow Grappling,
Thank
for
you.
personally giving us the inside
Yeah.
scoop.
You know what? Let's give a few more shout outs to other people like Chimera Coffee.
Okay.
Only the most delicious coffee in the world.
And how do you get a
ChimeraCoffee.com.
And do you get a discount if you listen to this
I
podcast?
think you do. If you're born under a rock, let us tell you the coupon code is Show the Art.
That's it.
That's it.
Type in
no
Show the
numbers.
Art and save some money.
Get
on
some delicious
Chimera
coffee, man. Get yourself rejuvenated and laced up with nootropics.
Yeah, I mean, we do live in Chimerica.
And there goes all our sponsors just out the window. There, just fly. Go.
And who's our next sponsor
You
again?
guys are free. Good thing it's ours. Show the Art Academy. Go check it out.
Yeah, actually, maybe you don't want to check it out. Go to Show the Art Academy right now. We got 2 weeks free. Sign up. You get 2 weeks free. Cancel at any time.
Yeah.
I promise you, like it.
You will
just
like
jump
it,
in
man.
the pool, dive in,
Yeah.
and
There's a lot of knowledge bombs, and they go into great detail, guys. Just like in any, like, one thing you appreciate about coaching is the detail they go into. They're not just telling you why you do it, but how and what's the reason why you're doing this position, why you're
for real.
moving this hand or your arms or so on and so forth.
It's a very useful tool, and we have a bunch of guest instructors on there.
A ton, man.
A ton, yeah.
And there's more.
So check it out.
There's a
ShowTheArt.com.
lot more coming out.
Yeah.
And if you need like some gear to practice while you're watching
Boom,
these videos. Go to
dang.
invertedgear.com for the latest threads. Get that panda on your chest, on your back, baby.
Oh,
Type in the coupon
dang.
code.
Show the
Oh.
R15.
Oh,
Dang.
baby.
Yeah.
Get that sweetness. And if
Yeah.
you need a little more sweetness, check out our last sponsor.
Go to vapebright.org, VAPE bright.org. On the finest of CBD oils
The finest.
to help you recover from your jiu-jitsu training, MMA training, running.
Any kind of
Dude,
training, man. You're feeling tight,
100%
you feel
organic.
beat up. Oof. You know we love that organic.
Type in that coupon code Show the Art. You save a big hunk of change.
Hunka.
I think that's worse than Chimerica. I think that is worse than Chimerica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I beat you.
You did.
Right
Yeah.
at the end. Buzzer beater.
Hunka.
What a piece of shit of a line.
Hunka.
Hunka. I was going to say hunka. Nope. Not
No,
gonna
don't
finish
even
it.
finish
Don't
that.
even finish it, Ames. Let's just finish this podcast.
Ames.
Yeah.
I don't think we could finish the podcast
I gotta
on
step
that
out.
note.
I got to step out.
Lastly,
walk of
guys,
shame.
if there is anyone out there that wants to watch ADCC 2017 in Finland, go to flowgrappling.com.
Homie. Come
September
on now.
23rd and 24th, and do yourself a favor, watch it.
You got to watch it, man.
We are not affiliated with Flow Grappling at all,
Mm-mm.
but the fact that they're bringing it to us is amazing.
They bring everything to us. Information, videos, promos,
Yeah.
the whole nine.
Flow Grappling is a jiu-jitsu information superhighway.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
The hub.
The
The hub.
They're doing great things, so check out Flow Grappling. They got all
Type
the
in the
events on there.
coupon code.
Type in the coupon code, sponsor us, and watch ADCC. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
big one.
Watch other matches, previous events.
Yeah, watch David Branch take on Luke Rockhold this weekend. It's gonna be a fun night of fights this weekend.
Welcome back,
next
Luke.
week.
Yeah.
Man.
On
I
that
guess
note,
that's it.
Let's drink some more coffee, baby. We out, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
and if you guys did
Hunka.
enjoy this hunka burning
podcast.
episode, just type of the code. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, rate us. It really does go a long way.
Yeah,
It
we
does
saw the reviews,
help us out.
guys. We love the reviews.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Let's pad up these stats, man.
Boom.
Let's pad them up with 5 stars and likes.
So, thank you.
Yeah, we out. Peace.
Welcome
Bitches.
to Chimera.